Um, Hello and welcome. It's kickoff with Jay again. It's football the way you love it, and as we promised, as you know, we always do amazing football previews and reviews, and also some analysis of the great round leather game. Welcome everyone, and I have nice people here with me. First, Ebuka.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, Nigerians. I did very fine today. I did very happy, in fact, to give una football just the way una like am.
Okay, yes, and we have Victor here too.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Victor. I like it as I'm here with Kickoff with Jay. It's been a nice section. This is not my first time, so I hope it's going to be a very good show today.
Okay, yes. Quickly about being a very good show. We talked about the Real Madrid PSG game right there at Parc des Princes, and we thought it was going to be a silent night for both sides as they look to defend what they look to defend actually. So what do you think? Let me start with Ebuka about the PSG Real Madrid game.
The game was very interesting. PSG dominated the game. They dominated that game well.
Very much.
Very well. They play Madrid, give them hard tackle.
Wow.
They play Madrid back to back. So Madrid no really attack for me for that game. Maybe because they know they home.
Yes.
For me, I feel say second leg, Madrid go fit come out to show say yes, we dey our home and we fit do am.
Okay, Victor, you actually gave PSG the edge right there when we were doing the preview on in the last show. So what do you think about the PSG performance? We saw Neymar came on, nice backflip for that Mbappe's goal. So what do you think about the PSG game?
Yeah, to be honest with you, it was so disappointing. Yes, to me it was disappointing because I expected more from PSG. Wow. So many chances lost. Lionel Messi missed the penalty.
Yeah.
So it was very disappointing to me. I was expecting that match to be at least 2-0, but it went on to be 1-0. If not that Mbappe had come out to take the responsibility. Yes, that's the reason why he's the starlight in PSG. So kudos to Mbappe for doing such a thing.
Yes. Okay, there be reports that he wants to leave. His dream club is Real Madrid. Do you actually think that might be a right move? Because I'm checking the news today. I actually saw that PSG are ready to make him the highest paid player in world football.
Okay, for me, wetin I go talk be say e go be the right move for am to go Madrid o, but PSG no go gree wan sell am because that guy na him
don. You go on the free by July.
By July, he never renew him contract, so I don't really know what to say about that one, but
okay. So we saw Man City dominate Sporting CP 5-0. Just as you guys actually said that Man City was going to rough handle those players. So what do you think about the game, Mr.
Well, when the game started, I was at work, so I was only concentrating about the PSG Real Madrid because I already had it in my mind that there wouldn't be a chance for Sporting CP.
Yeah.
So I did not even bother to watch the match or even check about the goals or the highlights because I knew already right from the time that they are going to dominate them.
You saw a fine strike from Bernardo Silva in that game and a lot of goal scorers. I think Sterling had an hat-trick if I'm not wrong or if I'm right. So Man City expected, right?
Very funny match. The goals too much. How would they beat you 5-0 at your own home?
Man City have actually settled the game on the first half. So let's quickly move on to Europa League. Barcelona, Napoli. That game, it was a game of 2 hours. Napoli dominated the first half, while Barcelona dominated the second half. What do you actually think about that one? You actually tipped Napoli to take the win right there at Camp Nou.
Yeah, I think Barcelona had so many faults in that game. So many faults. Because Barcelona was supposed to win that game. At first half, Barcelona being home, they were not supposed to allow Napoli to dominate them at first half. Barcelona is a team of pass. You understand? So they have not seen that comfort yet to be passing. So I really think Barcelona has fucked up big time. Second half, they come up, yes, they really tried their best. They saw penalty, Ferran Torres scored the penalty. But Barcelona is a team that they don't really depend on penalty. Yeah. So for now, we are expecting more from Barcelona.
So from the guy that scored the penalty, Ferran Torres, he actually missed some chances after that penalty. Yes. He was walking off the pitch crying, knowing that he missed some vital chances for Barcelona to actually take the win on the day.
What I go talk be say the coach was good with the game. He was happy with his players. But I feel say Barca for dominate more. They missed a lot of chances for that first half.
Yes, and second.
Second half.
So let's quickly move on to the last game we'll be talking about in the Europa League, and we saw a shocking result right there on Thursday, and it was Dortmund being beaten by Rangers.
Oh, very shocking.
We
very
saw Joe
shocking.
Aribo do some assist in that game.
Boy.
The Nigerian boy. So, what do you think about the game? They were with their main man, Haaland. He's on injury. So, was that an excuse for a Dortmund side to be beaten at Signal Iduna Park by 4-2?
Yes, I was wrong there because the last interview we did, or the last preview we did rather, I talked about Dortmund dominating the game, but I was surprised. I was so shocked. Rangers,
it's football.
Nothing. It's football. You don't know what you would expect from football. You understand me? So our Nigerian boy, I give him a very good hand. He has been performing well. He has been playing well. So the guy is a very good player. He even showed us his worth at Nigerian League at AFCON. So yes, he's good.
Okay. Let's quickly talk about the last one. Salzburg Bayern. We expected Bayern to flood that game with a lot of goals, but surprisingly, we saw Salzburg so good in that game, and Bayern actually managed to even get a draw.
For that game, I go feel say it's football. As they say, anything can happen.
Funny.
I predicted Bayern. Say Lewandowski go even score hat-trick, but come as we predict. But Salzburg played very well in that game. They pressed Bayern. Bayern felt the pressure.
They were ready for the game.
This one no be play we can't play for here. So it was even a 90-minute winner by Kingsley Coman that won that.
That drew the game.
Yes.
Moving on, let's talk about some of the games that are coming up this weekend. And the first place to start with is West Ham Newcastle, and West Ham are Newcastle are 4 points above the relegation zone, and they've been on a good form since they've made that some of the desperate signings they did January, and West Ham on the other side too are looking to make the top 4. So what do you think about that game? Early kickoff, West Ham Newcastle.
For that match, I would say West Ham win or draw. Because West Ham they tried they into the top 4.
Yeah.
Because Man United don't pass them with like 3 or 4 points.
2 points.
Okay, 2 points. So I go say West Ham will come out, come dominate that game, come win that game. But Newcastle on the other hand, say don't pick form. Due to the introduction of Kieran Trippier.
Yes.
The guy don't score 2 wonderful free kick goals.
But it seems he won't be available. He's on the foot. He has a foot injury or something, so he won't be available for that game.
So and again, West Ham they home. So now I'm going to give them the opportunity to say West Ham go win for that game.
So and the two wins in the last 3 games. So West Ham should be in a good stride to win that.
And for that one, I predict say West Ham 2-1.
Okay, let's quickly move on. Arsenal versus Brentford, and right there Arsenal were beaten in the return leg 2-0. Arsenal another side looking to make the top 4. What do you think about them?
Arsenal with a lot of outstanding match wey they get, I feel say if they fit win their upcoming matches, they go fit make top 4, fit even top Man U.
Okay.
Because the matches wey they never play, e plenty well. And this Brentford side, themselves they're good. They're very stubborn. They beat Arsenal first leg, but I know if you say Arsenal go one come back, can't lose again for their home. So they go one beat Brentford.
And it's a London derby.
Yes. So I feel so Arsenal win or draw. Arsenal straight win.
So Mr. V, we have Aston Villa versus Watford, and right there Steven Gerrard's men Coutinho 2 goals, 2 assists in their last 2 home games, and Watford sitting I think bottom on the league. 19th on the league with 15 points out of almost 30 something or 20 something games. Do you see who do you see nicking this one?
Yeah, I think I will go with Aston Villa, because Aston Villa, the introduction of Coutinho has been a very good hit to them. It has been a very good gain to them, because if you check Coutinho at Barcelona, the form he was looking for, he had it in Aston Villa. So it's a very good team for Aston Villa, and it's a very good team for Coutinho. So I believe Aston Villa are going to have the win. So
we have Brighton Burnley next, and Burnley bottom of the league with 14 points, and a win for Brighton and 2 draws in their last 3 games. What do you think about that one?
For me, I go say Brighton will win that match.
Because
both teams go score definitely, but Brighton ain't go win that match.
Okay. So we move on. Crystal Palace versus Chelsea, and Chelsea, the Club World Cup champions. I remember I was in that review of the game in the viewing center, And Crystal Palace, on the other hand, have lost 5 times in their last 5 games against Chelsea. So, and there's a man there that loves to score against Chelsea, against Crystal Palace, that man Christian Pulisic. So, what do you think? Chelsea are 16 points behind Man City and 7 points behind Liverpool. So, moving on, we have Chelsea versus Crystal Palace, Club of Champions, visiting the Selhurst Park right there in the English Premier League. And I remember I was doing the review of that game in viewing center where they became the Club World Champion, and they will be playing a Crystal Palace side that they have won almost more than 3 goals in their five last games. So what do you think about that one, Mr. Abi?
Yeah, Chelsea has the upper hand because Chelsea won the Club World Cup, and the morale go dey their body as they go, because Chelsea has a very good side. Like you said, Chelsea has won them about 5 meetings.
Yes.
So I believe
3 goals.
Yes, I believe Chelsea with this one they are going to still have the win.
Okay. They are 16 points behind Man City and 7 points behind Liverpool. Yes. Do you see them pushing to close this gap up?
Yes, now I see them pushing to close that gap up. Because for the first leg, if you watch Crystal Palace Chelsea, Chelsea dominate the game, although the goals don't really come in the first half.
Yeah.
But Chelsea later scored 3 that second half.
Yeah.
So I believe Chelsea is a win for them this thing, and they go want close the points up between Liverpool and them. And Man United don't they follow them for back, so they don't go want lose that match, or they won't draw that match. So Chelsea is straight win for me.
So Liverpool versus Norwich, and we know they go Jota's form, and Salah, Mane back again in the Premier League, and Salah the highest goal scorer currently in the Premier League, as you all know. Then Norwich, a side with only 17 points in 24 games. To the big one right there, Man City, Tottenham. So what do you guys think about that one? And I think that's the big game for this week.
Yes, for this week, now the big game is that for this weekend. So I feel say Man City go win that match. Okay. Yes, there's nothing stopping them.
Yes.
They get the players, they get the start, they know how to push the attack. Right. So I believe say Man City go win that match. And although say Conte come Tottenham, they try. Although, but you see team like Man City, they don't want even hear lose for the additional, so they go they keep on going, they push the win, they go. So Man City straight win for me, and upper advantage they get, we say they home.
So Tottenham coach Antonio Conte said that some of the players aren't good enough in Tottenham, and Tottenham is just looking to develop youngsters. So do you think they can stop this Man City side? They've got 3 wins. 2 wins each in their last 4 games. So that means Man City have won 2, Tottenham 2 have won 2.